Legacy Vapors and TJ, not at the Ball Guys Vape Arcade. I'm at the Appalachian Vape Fest down here in Newport, and we're going to be checking it out. I want to invite you guys to join me. Are you down? I'm down. Let's check it out. Alright guys, so I'm sitting down here with Daniel. Daniel, I thank you for being brave enough to be on YouTube. This is the YouTubes. How do you like it?
So far it's fun.
Awesome. So we wanted to get your opinion on what you're vaping. What do you got today?
I got Rocket Pop.
Awesome. Okay, so what does Rocket Pop taste like?
It tastes just like a Rocket Pop off the ice cream truck.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So is this one of your favorites, or is this just what you have today?
To be honest, it's probably one of my favorites. I've
awesome.
tried a pretty good amount of them.
Okay.
That's probably one of my best.
So what is it about it that you like so much?
It takes me back to my childhood.
Awesome. So it takes you back. Do you have a lot of those vapes that kind of remind you of different things?
Oh yeah. I've got multiple Pitbull vapors that
awesome.
remind me of childhood memories.
Okay. So this is from
Rocket Fuel.
Awesome. Okay. So let's this is not Rocket Fuel, but we're gonna check it out.
Okay.
So you're back in your childhood now?
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Okay. So this is something that you'd recommend?
Oh yeah, I'd recommend it to everybody. Everybody who likes Rocket Pops, I mean, they won't be surprised at the flavor, that's for sure.
Awesome. So it sounds like it's spot on. Daniel, I really appreciate it.
Well, thank you.
Thanks for sitting down with me. All right, guys. So now I'm sitting down with Samantha. Samantha, I appreciate you being brave enough to sit down today.
Thank you.
Awesome. So what are we vaping on?
I have the green-eyed redhead.
All right. And what brand is it?
I believe it's Appalachian.
Awesome. Okay.
Right.
Now, what is the flavor profile? What does the green-eyed redhead taste like?
I don't know. It's like watermelon. It's real fruity.
Mm-hmm.
It's very fruity. It kind of reminds me of this old, what is it called? Zebra gum.
Zebra gum.
The zebra gum.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
So why don't we take a vape? And this is not the green-eyed redhead, but you go for it and tell me your impressions.
It's very refreshing, put it that way.
Awesome. So is this something that you'd be vaping on all day?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
Yeah.
And where'd you get it from?
H&H Vapor in Newport.
Awesome. Do you recommend it?
I do.
Awesome. So now you're pitching to the camera.
It's
all
good
right.
stuff.
So Samantha gives it a thumbs up. I'm gonna have to try it for the double thumbs up. Samantha, I appreciate it. Thanks for sitting down with me.
Thanks.
Guys, something else that's down here is a build class. Pitbull from Morristown has come down and help people out, build their first coil, show them how it's done. These guys know what they're doing, and they're giving hand instruction on how to do it. The coil and the cotton is provided, so if you ever wanted to learn how to build a coil, if you're down here and they're showing you how to do it, it's definitely something that I think is really cool and is going to help people out. So definitely digging it.
We run around the 7th time, and this isn't an RDA, it's an RTA, so we've got a single base setup. So we want, when we clip our leads, we want our wires to have a little, you could sit them down flat. See how that one's coming off this side, this one's coming off this side? We don't want it vice versa. We don't want them one up here and one up here with a wire. But whenever you put that second coil in, it should put you down to point 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get to.
Well, that's what you're at.
All right, guys, so now I'm sitting down with Nick. Nick, thanks for joining me, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Oh, you're welcome.
So what are we vaping on today?
I'm actually vaping on Monster Melon from Cloud9.
Awesome. So I'm definitely a big fan of Cloud9. I know that this is from Cuttwood.
Yes, it is.
Okay, that's something new in the area. So did you try all the different Cuttwoods?
I tried Sugar Bear.
Okay.
And Monster Melon, that's fine too.
So, and Monster Melon is, I'm guessing, your preferred between the two?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So what is Monster Melon? How would you describe it?
I think it's like a sour green apple.
Mm.
That's kind of what I think it is.
Awesome. That sounds really good. So why don't you give it a shot for me, and we'll talk a little bit more. So sour green apple?
Yep.
Awesome. So is this something that you would recommend, or is this?
Yeah, I would really recommend this.
Okay. And so and what about Sugar Bear? I mean, how?
It was alright, but it wasn't my favorite. I wouldn't recommend vaping it all day, but that's my preference.
Okay. And I guess to wrap it up, what is your favorite line over at Cloud9?
Probably the Boardwalk.
Yes. Yes. See, this guy knows Boardwalk is where it's at. What do you have a favorite Boardwalk flavor?
Mugshot.
Mugshot's good. So you like the apples? So
Yeah.
that's what I'm picking up. They have a new one, Captain Krusty. Have you tried that?
Yes, I was actually wanting to get it, but they only had it in 0.
Those jerks. So Cloud9, restock your stuff, man. I'm telling you, guys. I appreciate it. Nick, thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
When you pair the two together, they'll actually bring out chocolate notes in each other. You'll notice that the coffee tastes a little more chocolatey, and that maple bourbon pipe tobacco is also going to swing a little bit around and give you a chocolate flavor, which isn't in there, but is surprisingly noticeable.
All right, guys. So now I'm sitting down with Russell. Russell, I appreciate you joining me.
Good to be here.
Thanks for having me. What are we vaping today?
I am actually vaping on one of Pitbull Vape Juice's seasonal Halloween flavors, and it's called Bone Sauce.
So if you're saying seasonal, and I start to think that this is very limited. Very cool.
It is a limited supply. Now, before, if they had a vape juice that was very, very popular, they come out with it all season long. But as of right now, it is a seasonal
Awesome.
vape juice, but it is excellent.
All right, so Russell may be the last person to try this. I don't know if it's going to be available, but what does Bone Sauce taste like?
Bone Sauce to me is a sugar cookie. It's almost like a snickerdoodle cookie. It's got the very, very strong sugar cookie with a hint of cinnamon in it.
Awesome. Well, let's give it a shot and go.
All right.
So sugar cookie, some cinnamon. Is that what you're getting?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. So is this something that you would recommend then?
Yes, absolutely recommend it.
All right, and if you can get it, if it's available, then that's optimal. But apparently, very limited stuff.
It's a limited supply. It is a seasonal Halloween flavor.
Okay. Well, Billy, what you're watching, what I'm hearing is these people like it. They want more of it. So it sounds like time to get back to work.
Most definitely.
Stop camping, get your butt in gear, and make us some more bone sauce. Thanks a lot, Russell. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you having me.
Absolutely. Now I'm back with Lee. Lee, thanks for joining us on the show. And what is it that we're vaping today?
Okay, I am actually, juice-wise, I'm vaping Limerick from H&H Vapors right across the door here in Newport, Tennessee. I actually have a K100 Plus. I'm running which is all-American made. I got it at E-Life Sig in Knoxville Mall. It's East Town. My boy Nigel Walker owns that shop, really cool guy. I have a 35 amp E-Fest battery inside here with a Doge competition RDA.
Sweet. Well, I'm excited. And what is it about this flavor that you like?
So something about rocket fuel that I've learned is, even though I'm a dripper, so I like very high VG stuff, obviously love cloud chasing. Rocket Fuel is all about running 70 VG, 30 PG on most of their blends, and it's also very, very flavorful, which in a lot of the dripping lines you find lack that. So that's really, really cool.
Awesome. Well, let's see what we got here. There you go.
Pretty phenomenal.
Awesome. So I assume that you would recommend Limerick?
It's probably, I have 3 favorite juices. I'm debating whether this is one or tied with one. So
awesome. There we go. Well, Lee, it sounds like you know about it, and it's also that you have your own show going.
Yeah, I'm actually just now fixing to start for all you cloud chasers out there. If you see me on the forums, my name is Sir Drips a lot. I'm about to start a cloud chasing, coil building, knowledge. The biggest thing I feel is the problem with vapor haters is going to be the difference between N-O-No that they don't understand. They're just saying no because they hate it, or the K-N-O-W no. The big thing about the vapor community is just now starting. I want to hint on that a whole lot, maybe open people's eyes that are looking down upon it, because my lung actually collapsed 2 years ago in January, and I have asthma, and I vape ever since then, every day of my life, and I feel better than ever.
Excellent.
So
awesome. Well, I'm glad you're back in better shape, man.
Absolutely.
Great. Well, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. So guys, that's going to do it for the first Appalachian Vape Meet. I had a really great time. Got to do some build classes, got to check that out. We checked out some coffee pairings, which is really interesting since I'm not a coffee drinker, but I get to take Vivian's word for it. And got to sit down with a bunch of people and talk about what they're vaping and why they like it. Hope you take their recommendations. I think I'm going to have to check some of them out. And I had a really great time. Looking forward to the second one, and until then, we'll see you guys next time back at the arcade.